Check this out. We all know that one relative who has been gymming for about 10 years, doing exercise, doing all this, all that, but they've never seen a single loss of fat, no progress. Now, the reason why they haven't seen that progress is because they rely on motivation, not discipline. Now, I'm going to show you my daily routine that enables me to be consistent with my fitness, and it helps me stop relying on just feelings and having to get motivation, No, it has made me disciplined, and this is a daily routine that I use. Before I move into my morning routine, I want you to know that I used to be that relative who would show up and not see results, as you can see. But I flipped the switch by staying consistent in my fitness and not quitting. The first thing that I do in my daily routine is wake up naturally. I don't use an alarm. I don't use all that stuff because alarms just really stresses you and messes you up. It's not good for you to have an alarm. Literally, if you're still using alarms, get off that. Just set your bedtime, an early bedtime the day before, so that you can ensure that you wake up naturally. Whenever your cortisol levels start rising in your body, just like a natural wake up, like caveman stuff. Now, the first thing I do when I wake up, because Andrew Huberman told me to, is I go outside and I get sun while I am hydrating. I get some sunlight. I'll stand in the sun for about 15 minutes, just sunbathing while I'm drinking some water or tea or something. But water is my favorite. I just like drink some water as I'm in the sun. This helps my body temperature increase because when you are sleeping, your body cools down. That's how it's supposed to be. And then for your body to wake up, it increases the temperature. So for you to be fully awake in the morning, to get rid of that feeling, that sleepy feeling, the groggy feeling, you have to be getting that sunlight to increase your temperature, as well as for your eyes. You need that sunlight in your eyes as well. It helps you wake up your body and it keeps you alert in your mornings. Then the hydration is also important because you need to be hydrated. I don't even have to say anything about that. Now, after my sunlight and hydration, I visualize. I get my journal, I write down what I'm supposed to do in my day, and I also write down who I'm supposed to be, what my plans are for my future, what my plans are for that specific day. Literally, I write down whatever comes to my mind. That's my visualization practice. As I'm writing these things down, they are literally playing in my head. So it helps me achieve the things that I want to achieve in my day. And it also helps me avoid having one of those days where you're just lazy and wasting time. Then after the visualization comes the training. I must train. And by training, I'm not talking about a full workout, 1 hour, nothing like that. No. Though in my calendar, I specify an hour and about 15 minutes for my training time. But usually my training is whatever simple workout I can do, any muscle group. So in the morning, I like to do any single muscle group. That can be my chest. I can do push-ups or lateral raises. I have some dumbbells as well, so I can do some lateral raises as well. I can do some bicep curls, something, anything, literally, just to get my blood, as I told you, to get my blood warm, get my blood flowing, and to wake me up, and to put me in a higher frequency, higher vibration. This also helps me stay consistent in my fitness because it's like a hack for me to train. Just adding a workout in the morning routine. That is so easy. Now, the second phase of my day is the work block, aka the loop. I actually call it the loop on my calendar. The loop means filming, editing, clipping, uploading, those 4 things. And then I do them again. So whatever I have to do on that day, if I have to film, I will film. If I have to edit, I'll edit. Then if I have to clip, I'll clip. If I have to upload, I will upload. All that in that time. Now, this helps me stay consistent in my fitness because I learned the habit of focusing. I learned the habit of not missing a day. Now, as I'm doing this work, I'll be eating something like an egg, a few eggs, or some ground nuts, or some bread, something like some sort of breakfast, something that can put a bit of energy in my system, as well as giving me that protein. The protein is very important after the workout because that's when it is most likely to be absorbed into the body for hypertrophy. Hypertrophy meaning muscle growth. So you must eat after your workouts. That's so important to me. I do that. Then usually I'll go through like a crash. You feel me? Like afternoon crash, laziness. After that food, that's when I'm done with my work. So sometimes I'll go for a walk Sometimes I'll just chill. Then I'll also meditate. In that time, I like to meditate because meditation's just sitting down. It's passive. It's a passive thing to do. Yeah, I meditate. And then moving on to the third phase of my day, which is the evening routine. The first thing that I do in my evening routine is go to the gym. Simple as that. 6 p.m. every single day, standard, I go to the gym. If it's not at Be Smart Nursery School, I will go to this new gym in my area. By the way, if you stay in Accra City and you're watching this video, which is cool. Like, how are you staying in my area and you're watching my videos? I ain't gonna lie, that's cool. But if you stay in my home area, DM me on IG, DM me on my Instagram, The Fit Ugandan. I will send you that location of that gym. Come and work out with us. We're there every single day, 6 p.m. No fail. 6 p.m. That's when I live here and I walk there. It's about 15, 20 minutes. It's like not 20 minutes. It's like a 20 to 30 minutes walk from my home. So I'll go all the way to that gym. There's a new gym, that new gym that I'm talking about. It's called The Regulators, by the way. Yeah, I'll go there, hit my workout. After that workout, I'll go home. I will shower. While I'm listening to a podcast, I like to listen to Dr. Mike, Hamza, Elisha Long, Chris Williamson, Alex Olmo. I listen to a lot of podcasts. So I'll listen to some podcasts in that time. Then this is my wind down, right? This is the evening routine. This is the wind down. In this time, after my after my shower, I will eat. After a long day, we feast. Need to eat. You see, I don't overcomplicate my meals. I don't overcomplicate my diets. I just eat high protein. You feel me? High protein meals. So I will eat in the evening. After eating, while I'm eating, I might be watching a movie or watching some YouTube. After eating, I'll brush my teeth and I'll go to bed. Oh, plus, before eating, in that time after showering, in between showering and eating, I will write down in my journal, I'll plan tomorrow today. That's very important. Plan tomorrow today. It's a habit that helps me ensure that the next morning, I don't waste time. The next day, I coin in my success for tomorrow, today, that night. So I'll write 4 things that I'm going to do the next morning, literally in my journal, because my journal is where I write down the things that I do, my to-do list. So I'll write 4 things I'm going to do the next morning, and I'll also organize my calendar. So I do it in my journal and my calendar. I'll go on my calendar and I'll organize, like, oh yeah, this is what I need to do. Let's put it here, let's put it here. All the technical stuff, make sure that you plan tomorrow today. If that's the only habit that you've learned from this video, that you've seen from this video, that's so important. Planning tomorrow today. As you sleep, your mind is going to be thinking about ways that you can achieve those goals that you have for the next day. It's going to be thinking of ways that you can even do more or do better. Now, as you can see, the reason why I'm not that relative who stays out of shape and now I'm the consistent relative is because I don't just rely on feelings. I don't just rely on motivation. I don't just rely on the hype or willpower. No, I have discipline. I have a system, literally a system. I follow a system. As you can see, this is just a part of my system. The system that I'm talking about is the consistency blueprint, which has all the stuff that I've just mentioned in this video and even more. It has the system, the daily systems, the routines, all my routines, my mindset, everything. I help you with all that. And it's a top link in the description. So you should go and check it out. Now, speaking of a system, I have this video where I break down 7 habits inside that system that have helped me stay consistent with my fitness and stop missing days. Like literally, I don't miss days. As you can see, I don't miss days no more. So go and watch that video.